KOFXV.
Hey everybody, it's Rad saying welcome to the King of Fighters 15. That's right, the invitations for the latest King of Fighters tournament have finally gone out. And I've received mine a few days early. As of this recording, the day's date is February 14th, 2022. Just getting a few story modes out of the way, and let's save the thank yous and rhetorics for a later time, because you know what you're here for. So we have 39 characters to pick from. Not a bad initial roster. And I know a lot of people are going to start with characters that have the most story relevance, but I'm going to pick a team that has the least story relevance. We are picking Team Super Heroine. So let's get started with the King of Fighters 15.
親愛なるファイターの諸君、前大会の主催者アントノフに代わり The King of Fighters を開催する。諸君らの参加を心待ちにしている。以上、アナスタシア。
速報です。前回の大会から存続が危ぶまれていたザ・キング・オブ・ファイターズの開催が発表されました。今大会の主催は前大会後に失脚退職となっているアントノフ氏に代わり、新しく代表取締役に就任したアナスタシア氏となります。すでに世界中のファイターへの招待状は送付されているとのことです。クレメンス・ベラミーのマーシャル・メイケン、チャンネルはそのままで。
ってわけだ。お前もおもり頑張れよ。
何がってわけだよ。他人に押し付けといてそりゃないだろ。
やっぱり都会はすごいね。こんなに明るいと眠れないや。
よく言うぜ。さっき立ち寝してた。
おい、あんたは私がぶっ倒す。それまで他のやつに負けんじゃねえぞ、ヘッドフォン野郎。
ああ、いきなりなんだよお前。
しゅんちゃん。いいか、私はな。いつら。
おい、ちょっと待てよ。
しゅんちゃん。言っとくけど、リーダーは私だからな。そこんとこ勘違いすんなよ。
なんだよ。
My Shunei's all grown up and getting rivals that want to punch his face in. It's like, it just makes me want to cry. Speaking of crying, Team Super Heroine. We'll get to your explanation after the intros.
If you were looking for a beating, you've come to the right place. His phantom hand will straighten you out. Chrome.
ザコがシャシャンな。くだらねえ。
Man, it's so cool to see Cronen back in the King of Fighters. So, Team Super Heroine. Mai got rejected by Andy for wanting to be a part of Team Fatal Fury. Yuri got rejected by her brother Ryo because Ryo feels she's still too weak. They try to form a team together with King, but King's like, Ryo got to me first. You guys should have no trouble finding a third member. Cue the Psychic Idol, who didn't necessarily have business with forming a team with Mai and Yuri, but Mai and Yuri had stars in their eyes and their hands were clasped together, so, you know, there's nothing that could have been done. So here we are, Team Super Heroine. Not the first time these two have been joined together. Of course, there was King of Fighters R1, the Neo Geo Pocket game. But that's about it. It's good to see this team getting into a mainline KOF, because I honestly like all three of these characters, especially Athena, who I'm sure you've seen enough of on this channel.
Nice combo.
Taking a little while to get used to things here. It's still hard to get used to the fact they separated the crystal bit into its own super. And she has no Phoenix Fang arrow! My muscle memory!
Round 3. Ready? Go!
But otherwise, Athena is still Athena. She's still zoners galore. She has the teleport to stay away and reset her Psycho Ball situation. That's corner only. There we go. Oh, that windscreen is so good! This is probably one of Athena's best outfits in a long, long time.
Your next challenger is Team Sacred Treasures! Make way for Mr. KOF. He's the true successor to the ancient Kusanagi style. Yo, Kusanagi.
I love these special character intros. I wish they extended to versus mode. They kind of have that Street Fighter feel with like the cameras and the personal character quotes. Alright, I have to get out of beta mode. But yeah, my Chiranui, haven't seen a lot of her on this channel. Maybe like once? I think I used her in KOF 2000? As for who we're facing, Team Sacred Treasures, sorry. They are no longer a secret. They are an official team in a mainline KOF. We haven't seen this since King of Fighters Round 1. Which feels like ages ago. Oh man, cannot combo into that. Kizaru looking great. Good to see her back playable in KOF again. Feels like years. Gotta watch that. He's forgetting that Mai has that burn super. Not bad.
Winner!
Mai definitely takes a bit of getting used to for me. Been a long time since I've used her.
Select order. Your next challenger is Team Orochi! It's an open brawl when his band walks in. He'll bust you up and break you down. Yashiro Nanakase.
Good to see Team CYS back, and it's also good to see they're just not hiding it anymore. So Yuri, she's still the mix-up Shoto of the group. Demon Flip is still a thing. You can dive kick it, you can do an air strike, you can do an air throw off it. Well, you know that uppercut she does? Yeah, you gotta EX that if you want the double.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
I find that this is the most fun Yuri has been. She has the tools to succeed. Sky continues to be a gift. I've been using EX Yuri a lot in 98, and it is proving to be an invaluable reversal tool. I prefer not to lose this character that early.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
I didn't even focus for that one.
Player 2 wins!
もしもしあ、今忙しいからまた後でねかかってらっしゃい
Round 4. Ready? Go!
Yuri I played a lot of in the beta for 15. She's still about running forward and grabbing things. Anyone who played Rainbow Mika should feel right at home with this character. Not too much for 2 bars.
Winner!
私の動き全然終えてないじゃないその前髪切った方がいいわよ
Yes, please.
本当に奴はここに現れるのか
帝国通りね。格闘家たちの全力をかけた戦いの場、交錯する思いが集う KOF こそ、あなたたちがバースと呼ぶものの実体化に必要な力の発生源。
バースってあの化け物だろあいつは一体
バース。私たちは古くからの教えに従い、リバースと呼んでいるわ。本来ならこの世に現れるはずがないのだけれど、アッシュクリムゾンの一件で世界の隔たりに歪みが生じた。リバースの再現は免れぬ。しかしアンプスペクターの力を持つ者、イスラとシュンエの協力があれば封印できる。
シュンエまたシュンエあいつは私がぶっ倒すってんだよで化け物も私がぶっ倒す
頼もしいわね。だけどリバースは倒せない。元いた場所に押し返すのが限界。
何にせよ我々の目的に変更はないバースいやリバースを排除し事態の収拾を図る
私はあのムカつくヘッドフォン野郎を倒せるってんなら何だっていいんだ
分かった。私は残ってもう少し調べる。
では手はず通り次のポイントで落ち合おうイスラ行くぞ
分かったって命令してんじゃねえよリーダーは私だって言ってんだろ第一私はあんたのことなんてこれっぽっち
イスラ、シュンエ、この世界を正常に戻すため、あなたたちの力、魂があれば必ず。
So you're telling me that for the past 5 years, we've been calling this guy Verse when his name is Reverse?
Your next challenger is
Team Ash!
I can't decide which name is dumber. I'll leave that to you guys in the comments.
His true form is a mystery. Just who is he under that hood anyway? Kukri.
Now shut up, game. You can't make this character cool again. SNK Heroines has tainted him for life. I really like this ice stage, though. Wonder if SNK wouldn't mind developing a Christmas version of this stage. Alright, not letting me get out. It is nice to see Athena get 2 different kinds of Psycho Balls again, each serving a different purpose. Really helps her zoner game. Hi, Ash. I like his wintry design. I'm gonna miss his flame jacket from older KOFs, but dude is already dressed for the winter season. He's already got that look. Last thing I want to see is you with 2 bars, Ash, so thank you. Slide right under that. Oh, I could have followed that, I think. Mental note for later. Good to see Ash and Elizabeth back. Their absence was noted in 14. And once again, I know I'm a broken record here, the best this character has looked so far. And it's good to see Elizabeth back because she had a unique playstyle. She was mostly an anti-zoner with all the dashes and the fireball reflex, which I was hoping you'd demonstrate, but I prefer to do that.
Time to start out with a climax!
Love that level 3.
Winner!
どうやら私の杞憂だったみたいです。
Select order.
予定通り任務を遂行します。
Which team will clinch their spot in the finals?
Oh, I didn't even notice that it mentions quarterfinals, semifinals. That's also neat. That gives you an idea of how many fights you have left in the story.
Her sadist queen demeanor ain't for show, because she'll whip ya and whip you good. Whip.
Are you talking to me? Because I have a name. Okay. I love this Sunset Beach stage, too. Like, this is the first time I'm really getting a look at these in-game and not just on videos on the internet. Okay, backhand combo. I did a little bit of training mode with a couple of these characters, but I'm still kind of learning them. Granted, with all the bells and whistles they've gained and lost, not much has changed for these three.
Round 2. Ready?
God, Maxima, your suit gets more and more complicated every year. Got that combo good.
Player 1 wins. Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Okay, okay. Oh. I can do that too. So the Shatter Strike mechanic, you do quarter circle forward in CD for 1 meter, and you do an attack that blows through other attacks. It's like a supercharged CD attack, which is good in the clutch. I need to use it a lot more. You're wide open, buddy, not like you. That's how you know it's real, when I'm getting achievements for things I haven't done yet.
Select order.
Okay. I'm gonna stick to the standard order.
We're in the final act now. Who is going to claim victory? He survived countless wars with a tank-busting punch. A true one-man army. Ralph Jones.
That's a really nice Easter egg that it's blaring out the main theme of KOF 14 for the finals. Really makes it seem like it's got that official theme of the King of Fighters feel to it. Like, whenever you're watching a sports game on a local channel and you know it's like big round ball rock vibes from it. Alright, there's 2 versions of that. You can walk forward all you want. You're no match for my psycho power. Wait.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
Again, broken record here, but this is the nicest final stage I've ever seen. It's half ancient Colosseum and this little, like, actual nature growing on the stage itself. Make me think there was supposed to be a King of Fighters tournament held in this stadium years ago, but due to the problems of the previous tournament, it just never happened. Oh, ow. Jumping a bit too much. Gotta cut it out with that.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
So yeah, max mode, you can go nuts with EX moves as long as you've got 2 bars. Also, certain cancels become possible in max mode. Standard issue stuff. Though if you cancel into max mode, it instead becomes quick max. Less meter, less damage, but, hey, you get to follow up off your previous attack. It just depends on what your needs are. Oh, shattered. Guess that's what they meant by shattering expectations. I gotta watch that. Clark, you know I can throw as many fans as I want. The areas inside my outfit have an endless supply of them. So that's it. We knew King of Fighters. Time for the celebration.
今この瞬間キングオブファイターズが決定しました。
これ力が流れ込んで止まらない制御できる力が
どういうことでしょうか。チャンピオンやあの怪物が消え去りました。一体何が起きてるのでしょうか。今回も AMBC クレメンス・ベラミーが命を懸けてお伝えいたします。
They don't nearly pay me enough for this, but...
Select order.
If you ever wanted to see what a female Nikali looks like, don't worry, SNK's got you covered. This is Reverse.
Some kind of monster is attacking us! It's like Verse!
It's like Verse, but woman.
Round one. Ready?
So Hunchdowns is going to do a lot of charging attacks and lunging attacks. And claws. I would not mind if this character became playable within reason. But of course we're going to slap this being around with hands. Of course we're going to do that. Not too much to say about Reverse. Like, she does lunging attacks, she does fireballs. She's not that bad. For a boss, I was expecting a bit more, but she's kind of all over the place with her design. Could have done better, but could have done a lot worse.
Winner!
あなたも大会に出たかったの？でもだからって勝手に乱入しちゃダメでしょ？
が随分異なるルールに考えられた勝負って相手たち。
Now that's what I call a final boss. Say hello to Otomoraga. The energy exerted by rebirths caused the dimensions to crack and caused this creature to slip through.
Otomoraga stands in the way.
She lives up to the SNK final boss reputation, with a few unique tricks of her own as well.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Her deal is controlled. She will do a lot of moves that will spawn from the ground. She will use her crystallized bits to do full screen attacks.
Show no mercy.
And really, that's about it. As intimidating as this character looks, she's not much worse than previous SNK bosses. Until you get to this part. Now she has increased damage and new moves and 1/3 of her life back. That entire sting, 20% of my life. She got a little bit of that Mark of the Wolves P power in her. I'm gonna try to bait some of her moves. But it's not working out too well. I should have not done that at all. Otomoraga with the statement of what part of full screen normals was unclear to you.
Ready? Go!
Teleports too. Awesome. Really, I should have seen that coming.
Winner!
Really? Nothing else to say? Alright. Service issues are a lot more merciful, but not cheap. But famous last words, we won't need them for this final boss.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Did you see we keep the order that we had before? Like, zoning her isn't going to get the job done. Oh, Shadow Strike too. That's not cool.
Player 2 wins! Now or never!
I have to say, this final stage, also kind of cool. The crystallized forms, the dimensional wall being broken in the background. Okay. I'm done gasping at this stage. Let's get to work and then get thrashed. Had to try. Had to try. You can't blame me. I had to try. She does not regain health on in between rounds, thank God. Okay, you cannot do that. That so hurts! That's one of her new nasty tricks that she gets.
Winner!
If you're gonna block her at all, block high.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Okay, gotta keep you in the corner. That's the goal.
Nice combo!
Oh, I did not want to know what that was. For the record, no movement here. So the pushback and the 30% health, it happens no matter what. This is not kill. You're not going to get a chance to prevent that resurrection.
Player 2 wins! Round 2. Ready? Go!
Jesus! Oh, thanks for coming. GG, but your death is inevitable. It sounds like the villain is beatboxing her death.
KOF 今回も AMBC クレメンス・ベラミーが決勝会場よりお送りしました。それではスタジオにお返しします。皆さんさようなら。
We don't remember any of those names. Come on, SNK. These endings feel longer and more rewarding as a result. Thanks, SNK, for shattering those expectations. And delivering this really flashy and dynamic credit screen, too. But the King of Fighters 15, this game is about 10 hours old for me, and I'm kind of getting used to it. And I kind of slept on it for a bit. But I'm already liking what I see. It's just getting used to the new systems that's sort of throwing me off, but... well, that will come with time, I'm sure. I'm just glad to see SNK on their comeback tour. Just about every game they've put out on consoles have been bangers. 14, Samurai Showdown, even SNK Heroines is charming in its own way. I would not call it a bad game, per se. Just a weird one. But 15, a return to form. Really can't wait to see the rest of the characters. And now for a really, really awkward credits theme.
Terrible desire.
just the weight of the world piling up on me. I need someone to rely on, someone I can trust. I need someone to lend a hand before I just give up. Are you the friend I'm searching for? Somebody I can trust. I don't know what I'm ready for. If I don't act now, who knows when? I'll try anything. Hello, my friend. You take my hand, and the door I thought would never open opens up again. Hello, my friend. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The view out on the other side is the best thing that I've seen. Is this what life is all about? Could this be what they mean? We are all so much stronger together. That's what you taught me. Oh, yeah. All these strange disasters are circling around. Is there nothing I can do to stop from falling down? I need someone to call on, someone who'll be there. I need some help from a friend to get me out of here. Are you the friend I'm searching for? Somebody I can trust. I don't know what I'm ready for. If I don't act now, who knows when? I'll try anything. Hello, my friend. You take my hand, and the door I thought would never open opens up again. Hello, my friend. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The view out on the other side is the best thing that I've seen. Is this what life is all about? Could this be what they mean? We are all so much stronger together.
I didn't want to talk over the song itself, but there is one thing I do want to mention, and this personal opinion. I'm kind of disappointed with the final boss. Like, she looks cool, she has a few good designs, but overall, verse, reverse, otomoraga, they're all 3 different flavors of nothing. It makes me think I'm gonna have to do Team Ash next, because this is Ash Crimson's problem. He started this at the end of 13 when he created a time paradox. I don't know, I wish the bosses were a little bit more. Like they weren't just some new original characters. And granted, they are following up off of 13, but it really doesn't feel like it. These characters could have just appeared. The fact that they had to tie it together to Ash. Also, hey, Code Mystics consulted on the really good online play this game's going to have. But I'm looking forward to doing story with the rest of the teams nonetheless, especially if they are endings that are going to be as extravagant and as long as Team Super Heroines was.
なんちゅうベタな展開。さあ行きましょう。私たちの出番です。
Of course, there are post-credits scenes, yeah. More shattering expectations from the King of Fighters 15. Speaking of which, that's all for now. If there's a certain team you want to see me run the game through with, leave a comment. Until then, this is Radrad, signing off.